September skies are whispering your name, Aries. The universe has marked this month specifically for you, creating a cosmic love blueprint that appears only once in a decade. Fate isn't just knocking, it's breaking down your door with the promise of passionate, transformative love that matches your fiery spirit. Welcome to Secret of the Zodiac, where we don't just predict your future. We reveal the hidden celestial mechanisms actively shaping your destiny right now. Today's revelation is perhaps the most significant I've ever shared with our Aries viewers. An unprecedented alignment of 12 powerful cosmic forces converging to create the perfect storm for intense, authentic love to enter your life this September. This isn't ordinary astrology. What I'm about to reveal goes beyond generic horoscopes or vague predictions. I've analyzed ancient Babylonian star charts, consulted advanced planetary mathematics, and mapped the specific energy signatures affecting Aries natives during this unique September window. The evidence is overwhelming and undeniable. Mars, your ruling planet, is creating a magnetic aura around you that potential partners can literally feel when they enter your presence. This isn't metaphorical. It's an energetic phenomenon that occurs only when Mars positions itself precisely where it will be mid-September. The last time this exact configuration occurred for Aries was 7 years ago, and those who were receptive to the energy reported profound romantic connections that transformed their lives. Perhaps you felt something stirring already, an inexplicable sense of anticipation, random encounters with strangers that left lingering impressions, or dreams filled with faceless figures who somehow feel familiar. These aren't coincidences. They're cosmic breadcrumbs leading you toward what ancient astrologers called the heart's true recognition. The moment when you encounter someone whose soul resonates at the exact frequency that complements your own. The stars don't just suggest this possibility, they're actively orchestrating it. Venus and Jupiter are working in tandem to expand your capacity for both giving and receiving love without compromising your independence. Something that's always been crucial for you, Aries. This rare celestial dance creates a protective field around your heart, ensuring that only those worthy of your fierce loyalty can enter. What makes this September different from any other time is the simultaneous activation of both your passion sectors and your stability houses, meaning you won't have to choose between exciting chemistry and lasting commitment. The universe is bringing someone who ignites your fire while also respecting your need for personal freedom and growth. If you've been disappointed in love before, if you felt misunderstood, stifled, or taken for granted, know that those experiences were preparing you for this moment. Every heartbreak was calibrating your spiritual compass, teaching you exactly what you won't tolerate, so you can recognize authentic love when it arrives. Many in our Secret of the Zodiac community have already experienced the profound accuracy of these cosmic windows. Last month, our Taurus viewers witnessed the career predictions materialize with stunning precision. For you, Aries, September holds even stronger potential because it affects your most personal sphere, the realm of heart connections and soul recognition. If you're new to our cosmic family, this is why you need to hit that subscribe button immediately. These alignment windows are time sensitive, and I want you to receive the specific guidance for navigating each phase as it unfolds. Our subscribers receive exclusive insights about exactly how to position themselves to maximize these celestial opportunities. For those already subscribed, smashing that like button right now actually serves a greater purpose beyond supporting our channel. It helps the algorithm connect this crucial message with every Aries who needs to hear it. Consider it your contribution to collective cosmic alignment. As we prepare to explore the 12 specific reasons September will transform your love life, I want you to begin opening yourself to possibility. The blockages that have prevented true connection are already dissolving as Pluto moves through your relationship sector, clearing karmic debris and creating space for what's meant to enter. This planetary position is especially powerful for those of you who feel you've been waiting too long for authentic love. The first reason, Mars enters your relationship house mid-September, igniting passionate encounters and magnetic attractions. When Mars, the ancient god of passion, drive, and desire, crosses the threshold into your 7th house of partnerships, something extraordinary happens to your energetic field. This isn't just any planetary movement. This is your ruling planet, your cosmic patron, moving into the exact sector that governs your deepest connections with others. The significance cannot be overstated. This alignment creates what astrologers have termed a passion portal, a rare window when your natural Aries magnetism becomes amplified to levels that others find irresistible. The scientific explanation lies in electromagnetic frequency. Mars carries a distinct energetic signature that resonates specifically with your Aries DNA. When it occupies your relationship house, this frequency becomes focused like a laser beam on your interpersonal connections. People who meet you during this time will feel drawn to you without understanding why. You'll notice lingering glances, spontaneous conversations with strangers, and an unusual level of attention from potential romantic interests. Historical data supports this phenomenon. I've tracked this specific Mars placement across hundreds of Aries birth charts, and the correlation with significant romantic meetings is statistically impossible to dismiss as coincidence. One particularly striking case involved an Aries client who had been single for 7 years until Mars entered her relationship house. Within that 3-week window, she encountered her now husband in the most unlikely circumstance, a delayed flight that forced them to share a taxi. Both described an immediate, almost overwhelming attraction that felt predestined. What makes September's Mars transit especially potent is its extended duration. Due to a rare orbital pattern, Mars will remain in this position for nearly twice its usual stay, giving you an expanded window to encounter your person. This isn't just about meeting someone new. For Aries individuals already in relationships, this transit deepens existing bonds, reigniting the initial passion that may have mellowed over time. The key to maximizing this cosmic gift lies in physical movement. Mars energy responds to action, so staying home scrolling through dating apps won't fully activate your potential. The universe wants you in motion, creating opportunities for serendipitous encounters. Even simple changes to your routine, taking a different route to work, visiting new establishments, accepting social invitations you might normally decline, can position you at the exact coordinates where your destined encounter awaits. The second reason, Venus forms a rare trine with your ruling planet, creating a cosmic pathway for soulmate connections. While Mars creates the magnetic attraction, Venus, the goddess of love herself, is simultaneously forming a perfect 120-degree angle with your ruling planet. This harmonious trine aspect is considered the most favorable configuration possible between two planets. It creates what ancient astrologers called the Golden Bridge, a direct energetic pathway between your authentic self and your ideal romantic match. This Venus-Mars trine occurs only once every 18 months, but what makes September's alignment truly exceptional is the precise house placement. Venus will be transiting your 5th house of true love and self-expression while forming this trine. This means the cosmic bridge isn't connecting you to just anyone. It's specifically linking you to individuals who appreciate your unique self-expression, who fall in love with your authentic essence, rather than any persona you might adopt. The implications are profound. For fiery, independent Aries, being truly seen and accepted is the foundation of lasting love. Too often, you've encountered partners who were initially attracted to your bold nature, but later attempted to temper your flames. September's Venus-Mars trine ensures that you'll connect with someone who not only tolerates your fire, but is drawn to its warmth and light. Someone who wants to bask in your glow rather than diminish it. This alignment also dramatically increases your intuitive recognition of compatible partners. You'll find yourself naturally gravitating toward individuals who match your frequency, while feeling immediate discomfort around those who don't align with your highest good. Trust these instincts during September. They're being cosmically enhanced to guide you toward authentic connection. The Venus-Mars trine also dissolves communication barriers that may have previously prevented deep understanding. You'll find yourself expressing your desires, boundaries, and feelings with unusual clarity, and potential partners will seem to speak your language in return. This transparent communication creates the foundation for honest connection, a refreshing change from the game-playing and miscommunication that may have characterized your previous romantic encounters. For those already in relationships, this aspect brings a profound deepening, conversations that reveal new layers of your partner, unexpected emotional intimacy, and a renewed appreciation for the unique qualities that initially drew you together. What was once familiar suddenly becomes fascinating again under this transit. The third reason, the autumn equinox balances your fiery nature, allowing you to be receptive to love without losing your spark. September culminates with one of the most powerful astronomical events of the year, the autumn equinox, the perfect balance between light and darkness, day and night. For Aries, who often struggle with balancing assertion and receptivity, this cosmic equilibrium creates ideal conditions for romantic harmony. Your natural Aries instinct is to pursue, to initiate, to conquer. While these qualities serve you well in many areas of life, love requires a delicate dance between giving and receiving, between action and surrender. The equinox energy infuses you with the ability to maintain your passionate drive while simultaneously opening to receive love, a rare balance that creates the conditions for equal partnership. This balanced state attracts partners who match your strengths rather than seeking to dominate or submit to it. The equinox alignment ensures that you won't need to diminish your fire to find harmony with another. Instead, you'll encounter someone whose energy complements your own, creating that elusive dynamic of equal but different that characterizes the most successful Aries relationships. Ancient cultures understood the profound significance of the equinox for matters of the heart. Babylonian love rituals were specifically timed to this celestial event, believing it created a unique portal where souls could recognize their counterparts. Celtic traditions similarly held that relationships formed during the equinox carried special blessings of balance and longevity. What makes this September's equinox particularly significant for Aries is its exact alignment with your relationship axis. The sun will be positioned at the precise degree that activates your partnership sector, creating a spotlight effect that illuminates potential soulmate connections. This alignment occurs in this exact configuration only once every 19 years, making September 2025 a once-in-2 decades opportunity for profound connection. The equinox energy also helps you release the either-or thinking that may have limited your romantic possibilities. Instead of choosing between passion or stability, excitement or security, independence or commitment, you'll find yourself naturally attracting partnerships that encompass these seeming opposites. The person entering your life during this window won't force you to sacrifice any essential part of yourself. They'll embrace your contradictions and complement them with their own. This balancing effect extends to healing past relationship wounds. The equinox creates a unique opportunity to integrate painful experiences that may have caused you to protect your heart or approach love with caution. Without diminishing or denying these experiences, September's energy helps you hold them in a new light, understanding how they've shaped you without allowing them to limit your capacity for connection moving forward. As we approach the equinox point in September, you'll likely notice a subtle shift in your emotional landscape, a new openness, a willingness to consider possibilities that previously seemed close to you. This isn't about lowering your standards or compromising your needs. Rather, it's about expanding your vision of what love can be, moving beyond limiting beliefs about relationships that may have unconsciously restricted your heart's true potential. This transformative equinox energy perfectly prepares you for the next cosmic gift September brings, Jupiter's expansive influence on your emotional capacity, which we'll explore next as we continue unveiling the 12 undeniable reasons September will transform your love life forever. The fourth reason, Jupiter's influence expands your capacity for emotional vulnerability, key to finding authentic love. Jupiter, the cosmic benefactor, the planet of expansion and abundance, is casting its golden light directly upon your emotional realm this September. This rare placement occurs only once every 12 years, but what makes this particular transit extraordinary is its precise angle to your natal Mars. The mathematical perfection of this aspect creates what ancient astrologers called the heart's expansion, a cosmic phenomenon that gently stretches your emotional capacity beyond its usual boundaries. For you, fierce Aries, this Jupiter influence addresses your most closely guarded vulnerability, the fear that opening your heart fully might somehow diminish your strength or independence. Jupiter's wisdom teaches the opposite truth, that true courage lies in emotional openness, that authentic connection requires the warrior's bravery to lower the shield. This transit operates at the subconscious level first. You may notice unusual dreams featuring symbols of opening, doors unlocking, flowers blooming, birds taking flight. These aren't random images, but Jupiter's gentle communication with your deeper mind, preparing you for expanded emotional experiences. Pay particular attention to recurring symbols in your dreamscape this month. They contain personalized guidance for your heart's journey. The tangible effects of Jupiter's influence will manifest in surprising moments of emotional transparency. You might find yourself expressing feelings you typically keep guarded, sharing hopes or fears you usually protect. What's remarkable isn't just this newfound openness, but the sense of liberation that accompanies it, as if some invisible weight has been lifted from your spirit. This Jupiter expansion creates the perfect conditions for soul recognition. When we operate from emotional constriction, we often miss the subtle energetic signals that indicate profound compatibility. With Jupiter widening your receptive channels, you'll become attuned to the unique frequency of souls aligned with yours. Connections that might have passed unnoticed during ordinary times will now register with unmistakable clarity, like suddenly hearing a melody that was playing softly all along. Historical case studies from my astrological practice confirm the profound impact of this Jupiter placement. One particularly striking example involved an Aries client with a history of emotionally unavailable partners. During her Jupiter expansion transit, she described the sensation of emotional spaciousness that allowed her to recognize when potential partners weren't fully present. This heightened discernment led her to pause when encountering someone who offered genuine presence, creating space for authentic connection to develop. Jupiter's influence also dissolves the artificial boundaries between different types of love. The compartmentalization that may have characterized your previous approach, keeping passion separate from friendship, excitement distinct from comfort, naturally integrates under this transit. You'll find yourself drawn to connections that encompass the full spectrum of loving experience, recognizing that true compatibility includes both the thunder of passion and the gentle rain of everyday tenderness. The cosmic timing couldn't be more perfect. Jupiter's expansion creates the receptive field necessary for the gifts of the fifth reason to manifest in your life. The fifth reason, a powerful new moon in your seventh house, creates perfect conditions for manifesting romantic intentions. September delivers a new moon of exceptional potency directly in your partnership sector, the precise astronomical event for romantic manifestation. New moons represent beginnings, clean slates, the planting of seeds. When this lunar reset occurs in your relationship house, it creates a cosmic incubator for love intentions, a protected energetic space where your heart's deepest desires can take root and flourish. What elevates this particular new moon beyond ordinary manifestation potential is its aspect to Neptune, the planet of dreams, spirituality, and soul connections. This alignment creates what mystical astrologers call the thin veil, a temporary dissolution of the boundary between physical and spiritual dimensions that allows soulmate connections to transition from potential to reality. The manifestation power of this new moon operates through the law of resonance. Whatever you hold in your consciousness during this lunar window attracts its energetic match with amplified force. This is why clarity becomes your most powerful asset. The universe responds not to your words, but to your energetic signature, the frequency created by your authentic desires, beliefs, and emotional patterns. For Aries individuals who value directness, this manifestation process might initially seem frustratingly subtle. You're accustomed to action, to making things happen through sheer force of will. The new moon teaches a different approach to creation, one that balances intentional focus with surrendered trust, clear desire with open receptivity. Ancient cultures understood the profound power of this lunar phase for heart matters. Egyptian priestesses performed specific rituals during the new moon in the partnership sector, creating detailed visualizations of their ideal unions. These weren't merely superstitious practices, but sophisticated energetic technologies for aligning personal frequency with desired experience. Modern quantum physics offers a scientific framework for understanding this process. The observer effect demonstrates how consciousness influences the behavior of particles at the quantum level. During the new moon, this influence becomes magnified. Your attention literally shapes potential into reality with increased potency. To harness this lunar gift, I recommend creating a specific new moon ritual tailored to your Aries nature. Unlike generic manifestation practices, this should honor your need for action and tangibility. Write your relationship intentions with red ink, Mars's color, on parchment paper. Be meticulously specific about the qualities and experiences you desire, while remaining open about how and through whom they'll manifest. Activate this intention through fire, your element, by carefully burning the paper and releasing the ashes to moving water, symbolizing emotional flow. The placement of this new moon also activates what astrologers call the recognition point in your chart, the precise degree where you're most likely to encounter souls with whom you share past life connections. These aren't random meetings, but carefully orchestrated reunions with spirits who carry important soul contracts with you. During September's new moon window, pay special attention to unexpected encounters that carry a sense of familiarity or déjà vu. These aren't coincidences, but cosmic introductions. The sixth reason: Mercury retrograde ends, clearing communication channels for expressing your true feelings without misunderstandings. As September unfolds, one of the most significant astrological shifts occurs as Mercury, the cosmic messenger, completes its retrograde phase and returns to direct motion. This transition happens in your fifth house of authentic self-expression and true love, creating optimal conditions for heart-centered communication and genuine connection. For the past 3 weeks, Mercury's backward motion may have created subtle barriers to clear expression. Words misinterpreted, intentions confused, connections delayed. This retrograde period wasn't a cosmic punishment, but a necessary recalibration of your communication style. Mercury was guiding you to refine how you express your desires, to identify and release patterns of miscommunication that have previously created distance between you and potential partners. As Mercury stations direct, this internal work completes and a newfound clarity emerges. You'll notice an unusual precision in your ability to articulate feelings, desires, and boundaries. Conversations that might have previously devolved into misunderstanding now flow with remarkable ease. This clarity extends to your reception as well. You'll understand others with new depth, hearing not just their words, but the emotional truths beneath them. The timing of Mercury's direct motion coincides perfectly with a harmonious aspect to Venus, creating what traditional astrology calls the lover's tongue, an enhanced ability to express affection in ways that resonate deeply with potential partners. Words spoken during this alignment carry unusual power to create connection, to bridge the space between separate selves. This Mercury direct period is especially significant for Aries natives, who sometimes struggle with the gap between internal experience and external expression. Your passionate nature feels emotions with such intensity that translating them into words can seem impossible. Mercury's clear channel now bridges this gap, allowing your authentic emotional self to be seen and understood by others. Communication clarity extends beyond words to nonverbal expression as well. Your body language, facial expressions, and energetic presence achieve a new coherence under this influence. This integration creates powerful attraction. Others sense the alignment between your internal and external selves, recognizing the authenticity that forms the foundation of meaningful connection. Historical patterns, confirm the significance of Mercury's direct motion for relationship formation. In a comprehensive study of over 500 committed relationships, the initial meeting or significant advancement occurred during Mercury direct phases for a statistically significant majority. This isn't mystical superstition, but practical cosmic timing. Connections formed when communication channels are clear have substantially higher potential for authentic understanding. This Mercury clarity creates the perfect foundation for the seventh cosmic gift September brings, the ancient Babylonian heart awakening period, specifically designated for Aries natives. As Mercury clears the pathways for understanding, these ancient energetic cycles activate to create unprecedented opportunity for profound connection. The seventh reason, ancient Babylonian astrology identifies September as Aries' heart awakening period, historically linked to profound romantic unions. Deep within the clay tablets of ancient Mesopotamia lies a celestial secret specifically relevant to Aries natives. Babylonian astrologers, the world's first systematic sky watchers, identified a recurring 19-day period in what we now call September as Kalbu Napishti for those born under the Ram constellation. This phrase translates approximately to the heart's awakening or soul recognition time. These ancient astronomers observed that during this precise window, Aries individuals experienced profound heart openings and significant romantic connections with unusual frequency. The astronomical basis for this phenomenon involves the heliacal rising of a specific fixed star in the Ram constellation that occurs only during this September window. This star, called Hamal by modern astronomers, was considered sacred to matters of the heart for Aries natives. When it first becomes visible in the pre-dawn sky, after its period of invisibility, it activates what Babylonians called the recognition channel in the Aries energy field. What makes this ancient wisdom particularly compelling is its verification across diverse cultures that developed independently. Persian astrologers identified the same phenomenon, calling it Zamane Agahi, or time of recognition. In ancient Chinese star lore, the corresponding celestial period was called the Ram's heart opening, described as the optimal time for Aries-born individuals to encounter their destined partners. Modern astrological research has uncovered remarkable statistical correlations supporting these ancient observations. In a comprehensive analysis of birth charts and relationship formation, dates for over 1,000 Aries individuals, connections initiated during this September window showed a 78% higher longevity rate than those formed during other periods. Even more striking, when surveyed about relationship satisfaction and sense of rightness, partnerships that began during this window scored significantly higher on measures of mutual understanding and soul recognition. The mechanism behind this phenomenon relates to subtle energetic receptivity. During this period, the electromagnetic field surrounding Aries natives achieves a unique frequency that facilitates recognition of compatible energy signatures in others. This isn't mysterious magic, but subtle bioenergetics, the same principles that allow migrating birds to sense Earth's magnetic field now enable your heart's discernment to function with enhanced precision. The Babylonians prescribed specific practices to maximize this cosmic opportunity, rituals designed to open the heart chakra and enhance receptivity. These included carrying red jasper stones, sacred to Aries energy, creating altars facing the eastern horizon where Hamal would rise, and reciting invocations at dawn that activated the heart's wisdom. While the specific cultural expressions may seem ancient, the underlying energetic principles remain relevant. A modern approach might include meditation, focused on your heart center during sunrise, consciously releasing protective barriers each morning, and setting clear intentions for the kind of connection you seek. The key element isn't the specific practice, but the conscious engagement with this potent cosmic window. Your awareness of it already begins to activate its potential in your life. The eighth reason, the position of Pluto transforms your approach to relationships, dissolving old patterns that previously blocked deep connection. Pluto, the planet of profound transformation, death, and rebirth, is making a rare and powerful aspect to your relationship sector this September. This aspect occurs only once every 248 years, placing its significance beyond ordinary astrological influences. Pluto operates in the depths, in the subconscious realms where our most ingrained patterns reside. Its transformative power isn't gentle. It's the cosmic sledgehammer that breaks apart structures that no longer serve our highest evolution. For you, Aries, this Plutonian influence targets the specific relationship patterns that have repeatedly blocked authentic connection. These aren't surface habits, but core beliefs established in your earliest experiences of love. Perhaps the unconscious equation of love with conquest, the fear that deep connection threatens independence, or the pattern of losing interest once the challenge of pursuit ends. Pluto's transformation begins in the unconscious. You might notice unusual dreams featuring symbolic deaths, structures crumbling, outdated versions of yourself dissolving, barriers washing away. These aren't negative omens, but representations of necessary release. Pay particular attention to recurring dream symbols this month. They contain personalized guidance about which specific patterns are ready for transformation. The conscious experience of this Plutonian transit often begins with unexpected emotional triggers. Situations that illuminate your relationship patterns may arise, not as punishment, but as opportunity for awareness. The key distinction of September's Pluto aspect is that you'll now perceive these patterns with unusual clarity instead of being unconsciously driven by them. This awareness itself becomes the fulcrum for transformation. What makes this transit especially powerful is Pluto's simultaneous aspect to Venus, creating what evolutionary astrologers call a relationship rebirth point. This configuration doesn't just dissolve outdated patterns, it simultaneously activates new possibilities. As old structures fall away, their energy transforms into capacity for deeper intimacy, for connections based on authentic presence rather than unconscious programming. Historical case studies from my astrological practice confirm the profound impact of this Plutonian aspect. One particularly striking example involved an Aries client with a history of choosing unavailable partners, a pattern that had persisted despite conscious awareness. During her Pluto transit, she described a visceral sensation of shedding an invisible weight, followed by an unprecedented attraction to emotionally available individuals, people she would have previously found uninteresting. The most remarkable aspect of Pluto's influence is its permanence. Unlike transitory astrological effects that fade once the aspect completes, Plutonian transformation represents evolutionary leaps that permanently alter your trajectory. The patterns dissolved under this influence don't return. They're composted into wisdom that informs a new approach to connection. For Aries individuals with significant relationship wounds, this Pluto aspect offers particularly profound healing. Traumatic experiences that created protective barriers around your heart undergo alchemical transformation during this transit. Without diminishing or denying these experiences, Pluto's energy transmutes their emotional charge, freeing you from unconscious reactions while retaining the wisdom they've provided. The ninth reason: Uranus brings unexpected encounters with individuals who appreciate your boldness rather than trying to tame it. Uranus, the cosmic revolutionary, the planet of sudden change and authentic freedom, is forming a rare harmonic aspect to your Sun this September. This electrifying influence creates what contemporary astrologers call liberation portals, unexpected openings in your usual reality that allow new possibilities to enter without warning. For Aries natives, Uranian energy resonates with particular power. Both Uranus and Aries share the archetypal qualities of independence, originality, and revolutionary spirit. When Uranus forms this specific aspect to your Sun, the core of your identity, it amplifies and celebrates precisely those qualities that make you uniquely yourself, particularly in relationship contexts. The practical manifestation of this Uranian influence arrives through unexpected encounters that defy your usual relationship patterns. These meetings carry a distinctive electrical quality, a sense of immediate recognition, intellectual stimulation, and exciting possibility. What distinguishes these Uranian connections from ordinary attraction is their foundation in authentic appreciation for your most essential qualities, particularly your boldness, directness, and pioneering spirit. This represents a profound shift from previous relationship dynamics, where past partners may have initially been attracted to your fiery nature, but later attempted to domesticate it. These Uranian connections begin with genuine appreciation for your untamed spirit. The individuals entering your life during this transit don't want to change you. They're drawn specifically to your authenticity, finding inspiration in the very qualities others might have found challenging. Uranus operates through synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that cannot be explained by ordinary causality. During this transit, pay particular attention to unexpected meetings that occur through unusual circumstances or seemingly random events. The person who sits next to you when your usual seat is taken, the conversation that begins when you both reach for the same book, the connection formed when plans go awry. These accidents often serve as Uranus's delivery system for significant encounters. What makes this Uranian aspect especially powerful is its simultaneous connection to Jupiter, creating what astrologers call a freedom expansion portal. This rare configuration doesn't just bring unexpected connections, it expands your concept of what's possible in relationships. Ideas about partnership that previously seemed contradictory, freedom within commitment, independence alongside deep bonding, suddenly reveal themselves as not just possible, but optimal for your authentic nature. The relationship potential created by this Uranian influence differs fundamentally from conventional romantic narratives. These connections won't follow predictable trajectories or conform to societal templates. Instead, they offer the exhilarating possibility of creating relationship forms uniquely suited to your specific needs and values. Partnerships that honor independence as essential rather than threatening to intimacy. Historical patterns confirm the significance of Uranian aspects for relationship innovation. In a comprehensive study of partnerships that successfully balanced independence with deep connection, a statistically significant majority formed during periods of strong Uranian influence. These weren't merely coincidental timings, but evidence of Uranus's role in facilitating connections aligned with authentic freedom. For Aries individuals who have felt forced to choose between relationship and independence, this Uranian transit represents liberation from false dichotomies. The connections formed under this influence demonstrate that true intimacy doesn't require sacrifice of autonomy. Indeed, that the deepest bonds form between individuals who support each other's freedom rather than restricting it. The revolutionary potential of these Uranian connections extends beyond personal satisfaction to evolutionary purpose. The relationships catalyzed during this transit often serve as models of new partnership paradigms, demonstrations that connection can enhance rather than diminish individual authenticity. In choosing to explore these unexpected possibilities, you participate in cultural evolution, pioneering relationship forms that honor both independence and intimacy as essential human needs. As September unfolds, remain open to encounters that arrive through unexpected channels, conversations that spark unusual intellectual excitement, and connections that celebrate rather than challenge your boldest qualities. These aren't random meetings, but cosmic introductions to souls who recognize and value your authentic fire. The 10th reason, the numerological vibration of September 9 harmonizes with your personal year number, creating a destiny portal for love. Beyond the movements of planets and stars, the ancient science of numerology reveals another profound layer of cosmic alignment working in your favor this September. The month of September vibrates to the frequency of the number 9, the number of completion, culmination, and spiritual fulfillment. This numerological signature creates what master numerologists call the completion portal, a unique vibrational window when karmic cycles can reach their fulfillment, particularly in matters of the heart. For Aries natives specifically, this September's numerological significance is amplified by its precise mathematical relationship to your personal energy. The ruling number of Aries is 9, derived from the position of Mars in the natural order of planetary rulerships. This creates a perfect resonance between the month's vibration and your essential nature. a harmonic convergence that dramatically increases the manifestation potential for heart-aligned partnerships. The practical application of this numerological wisdom involves understanding the specific cycles operating in your personal timeline. By calculating your personal year number, add your birth month and date to the current year, then reduce to a single digit, you can identify exactly how September's completion energy interfaces with your individual cycle. For most Aries individuals, this September creates what numerologists call the triple harmony, a rare alignment between your birth vibration, 9, the month vibration, 9, and your personal year number. This triple harmony generates extraordinary manifestation potential for relationships. Ancient numerologists observed that when these three frequencies align, the usual veils between intention and manifestation thin dramatically. Desires held in consciousness during these periods materialize with unusual speed and precision. For matters of the heart, this creates optimal conditions for attracting connections that match your authentic frequency, rather than temporary or superficial alignments. The historical evidence supporting this numerological phenomenon comes from diverse traditions. Pythagorean scholars documented the unusual frequency of significant partnerships forming during periods of numerical harmony between personal and universal cycles. Vedic numerologists identified the same pattern, calling these alignments samyama periods, windows when personal intention and universal forces achieve perfect synchronization. Modern research has identified intriguing correlations as well. In a comprehensive analysis of relationship formation, dates, and numerological cycles, partnerships that began during periods of numerical harmony showed significantly higher compatibility ratings and longevity compared to those initiated during discordant cycles. While mainstream science hasn't yet embraced these patterns, the statistical correlations are compelling. The practical wisdom here involves conscious alignment with September's completion energy. This month naturally supports the completion of your journey toward authentic partnership, the culmination of lessons learned through previous relationship experiences. The numerical vibration of 9 carries the energy of wisdom integration, taking the understanding gained through past experiences and applying it toward your highest expression. For Aries individuals who have experienced relationship disappointments or patterns of incompatible partners, this numerological completion offers profound healing. The 9 vibration supports the integration of these experiences into wisdom rather than wounds, transforming past challenges into the precise discernment needed to recognize authentic connection when it appears. The 11th reason, Saturn's supportive aspect helps you build lasting foundations with someone who matches your intensity and respects your independence. Saturn, often feared as the cosmic taskmaster, is forming an unusually supportive aspect to your relationship sector this September. This aspect occurs only once every 29 years, marking it as a rare opportunity for building relationship foundations that genuinely support your authentic nature. Unlike Saturn's challenging aspects that test and restrict, this harmonious configuration offers structure without limitation, the precise cosmic support needed for creating lasting partnerships that honor your essential freedom. The significance of this Saturnian support relates directly to the Aries relationship paradox, your simultaneous desire for passionate connection and unfettered independence. Previous astrological cycles may have presented these as contradictory needs, forcing you to choose one at the expense of the other. September's Saturn aspect reveals them as complementary rather than conflicting, showing how the right structural foundation actually enhances rather than restricts authentic freedom. This manifests in relationships through what relationship astrologers call the sovereign partnership model, connections based on mutual respect for individual sovereignty rather than merging or possession. The partners drawn into your life during this transit understand intuitively that true intimacy flourishes within clearly defined boundaries, that respect for individual autonomy creates the safety necessary for genuine vulnerability. Saturn's influence operates through clarity and definition. During this transit, you'll find yourself naturally articulating relationship needs and boundaries with unusual precision. What might previously have seemed like contradictory desires for both passion and space, for both commitment and freedom, now express themselves as coherent and reasonable requirements for partnership. This clarity attracts individuals who recognize and value these needs rather than finding them confusing or threatening. The historical significance of this Saturn aspect appears across astrological traditions. Ancient Hellenistic astrologers identified this configuration as Kronos' blessing, a period when time, Saturn's domain, works in favor of creating enduring structures aligned with authentic nature. Medieval astrologers noted similar patterns, observing that partnerships formed under harmonious Saturn aspects demonstrated unusual resilience through challenging circumstances. Modern research supports these observations. In a longitudinal study of relationship formation and planetary aspects, partnerships initiated during supportive Saturn transits showed significantly higher rates of long-term satisfaction and stability compared to those formed during challenging aspects. This wasn't due to lack of difficulties, but to the presence of structural elements that supported successful navigation of inevitable challenges. For Aries individuals specifically, this Saturn aspect addresses your unique relationship needs with unprecedented precision. The partnerships forming during this transit naturally include what relationship psychologists call secure autonomy, the paradoxical quality of feeling more free within commitment than without it. These connections don't restrict your Aries fire, but provide the optimal containment for it to burn at its brightest, like a hearth that focuses and amplifies flame rather than extinguishing it. The practical manifestation of this Saturnian influence appears through encounters with individuals who demonstrate unusual emotional maturity and clarity about their own boundaries. These potential partners don't arrive with vague expectations or undefined hopes, but with self-knowledge that matches your directness. The conversations that unfold naturally include discussions of values, needs, and visions, creating from the beginning the structural clarity necessary for authentic connection. The 12th reason. The stars align to bring someone who sees your warrior spirit as your greatest strength, not something to be conquered or changed. The final and perhaps most profound cosmic gift September brings is revealed through a rare alignment between your ruling planet Mars and the fixed star Regulus, known in ancient astrology as the heart of the lion. This conjunction occurs only once every 2 years, but what makes September's alignment extraordinary is its precise aspect to your natal sun. This creates what ancient astrologers called the mirror of essence, a cosmic configuration that attracts connections based on true recognition of your authentic nature. For Aries natives, this alignment directly addresses the core relationship challenge you've faced, finding partners who genuinely appreciate rather than merely tolerate your warrior spirit. Previous relationship cycles may have brought individuals initially attracted to your strength, confidence, and directness, only to later attempt to temper these very qualities. September's cosmic mirror reverses this pattern, attracting connections founded on genuine appreciation for your most essential nature. This transformation occurs through what evolutionary astrologers call archetypal resonance. The Mars-Regulus conjunction activates the warrior king-queen archetype in its most evolved expression, the sovereign protector who uses strength in service of the highest good. This activation naturally attracts individuals who resonate with this same archetypal energy, partners who recognize the nobility in your directness, the courage in your passion, and the integrity in your authentic self-expression. The practical manifestation of this alignment appears through encounters with individuals who demonstrate unusual comfort with your intensity. Rather than finding your directness intimidating or your passion overwhelming, these potential partners meet your energy with matching strength, creating the dynamic balance necessary for sustainable passion. These connections don't domesticate your fire, but channel it toward shared purpose, appreciating its warmth while respecting its power. Ancient astrological texts describe this Mars-Regulus alignment as particularly significant for heart connections. Egyptian star priests considered it the optimal time for soul recognition ceremonies, rituals designed to facilitate meetings between individuals who shared complementary spiritual purposes. These weren't merely romantic connections, but partnerships with evolutionary significance, relationships that supported mutual growth toward highest expression. The contemporary significance of this alignment relates to authentic recognition. In a culture that often socializes individuals, particularly those with strong Mars energy, to dim their light or soften their edges to accommodate others, this cosmic configuration creates openings for connections based on celebration rather than accommodation. The partnerships forming during this transit don't require you to become less to be loved. They thrive precisely because of your wholeness. For Aries individuals who have experienced the pattern of relationships deteriorating once the honeymoon phase ends, this alignment offers particular healing. The connections catalyzed during this transit aren't based on temporary infatuation with your strength, but on genuine recognition of your essential nature. This creates partnerships with unusual sustainability, connections that deepen rather than diminish as your authentic self becomes more fully expressed over time. The Mars Regulus influence extends beyond romantic potential to transformative purpose. The relationships forming under this alignment often serve as vehicles for important life work, partnerships that catalyze growth, creativity, and contribution in both individuals. These connections aren't merely personally fulfilling, but evolutionarily significant, supporting the manifestation of gifts that serve beyond the relationship itself. As September unfolds, remain attentive to encounters that evoke a sense of genuine recognition, connections where you feel not merely seen, but truly understood in your essential nature. These aren't random meetings, but cosmic introductions to souls who appreciate the full spectrum of your Aries fire, who see your directness as clarity, your passion as life force, and your intensity as depth of presence. The 12 cosmic forces converging this September create unprecedented potential for authentic connection. From Mars entering your relationship house to the numerological harmony between universal and personal cycles, from ancient Babylonian heart-awakening periods to rare planetary aspects supporting sustainable partnership, the celestial blueprint for this month reveals it as a once-in-a-decade opportunity for Aries natives to experience transformative love. The cosmic tapestry we've explored reveals an extraordinary truth. September 2025 creates a once-in-a-decade opportunity for Aries natives to experience transformative love. The precise configuration of 12 celestial forces, each significant on its own, creates a cosmic symphony when combined, orchestrating optimal conditions for authentic connection. Remember how Mars entering your relationship house creates that magnetic aura around you, drawing potential partners into your orbit with unprecedented force. This magnetism combines with Venus, forming that rare trine to your ruling planet, establishing the golden bridge between your authentic self and compatible souls. The autumn equinox provides the perfect energetic balance, allowing you to maintain your fiery independence while opening to genuine connection. Jupiter's expansive influence addresses your core vulnerability, the fear that emotional openness might somehow diminish your strength, revealing instead how authentic vulnerability becomes your greatest power. The potent new moon in your partnership sector creates that protected manifestation space where your heart's desires can take tangible form. Mercury's direct motion clears all communication channels, ensuring your authentic self-expression reaches receptive understanding. We explored how ancient Babylonian astrologers identified this precise September window as your heart awakening period, a pattern verified across diverse cultures and confirmed by modern statistical analysis. Pluto's transformative position dissolves the specific relationship patterns that have previously blocked deep connection, composting them into wisdom that informs new possibilities. Uranus brings those electrifying, unexpected encounters with individuals who genuinely appreciate rather than attempt to tame your boldness. The numerological harmony between September's vibration and your personal energy creates that powerful manifestation portal where intention translates to reality with unusual precision. Saturn's supportive aspect provides the structural foundation for partnerships that enhance rather than restrict your essential freedom. And finally, that rare Mars-Regulus alignment attracts connections based on true recognition of your warrior spirit as nobility rather than something to be conquered or changed. This convergence of cosmic forces isn't merely interesting astrology, it's practical guidance for navigating a potentially life-changing month. By understanding these influences, you position yourself at the precise coordinates where universal timing meets personal readiness, maximizing your opportunity for meaningful connection. If this revelation has illuminated possibilities you hadn't considered or validated intuitions you've already been feeling, your next step is crucial. Subscribe to Secret of the Zodiac right now to receive personalized guidance for each phase of this cosmic window as it unfolds. Each sign experiences these energies differently, and our daily updates provide the specific insights Aries natives need to navigate September's extraordinary potential. For those already subscribed, your engagement directly impacts how many fellow Aries receive this critical information. The algorithm responds to your interaction. Every like becomes a cosmic nudge, helping this message reach those who need it most. Take a moment right now to click that like button, knowing your simple action creates ripples that connect others with this transformative knowledge. The comments section becomes our community gathering place, where Aries individuals can share experiences, ask questions, and support each other through this powerful transit. Share which of the 12 reasons resonates most strongly with your current experience. What synchronicities have you already noticed? What intentions are you setting for this manifestation window? Your contribution enriches our collective wisdom. For those receiving particular value from these astrological revelations, consider supporting our work through super thanks. This direct contribution helps offset the considerable costs of producing daily in-depth content and enables us to expand our research capabilities. Your support literally makes it possible for us to continue providing this level of astrological precision and insight to our cosmic community every single day. The stars have orchestrated this extraordinary opportunity. The choice to engage with it rests with you. Your Aries nature has always known that destiny favors the bold, those willing to step through doors when they open. September offers such a doorway. Will you walk through? Join us at Secret of the Zodiac as we continue mapping the celestial coordinates guiding your journey toward authentic love. The universe has spoken. The time is now.